Okay, as we're working through every loan type, in today's video about every loan type, we're going to talk about the down payment assistance programs. This is one, I've got a lot of down payment assistance programs. I want to talk to you about one today that has 5 simple ways to get you approved for down payment assistance. And you only have to use one of these 5 qualifiers. You may qualify in all 5 ways, but just need to qualify in one. Here's the first way to qualify. Be a first time home buyer. If you haven't bought or owned a home in the last 3 years, you're in. That's it. That's the only trick for this qualification. Just if you haven't owned a home in the last 5 years. The second way to qualify for this down payment assistance is to be a community hero. You say, Josh, what is a community hero? Well, teachers, nurses, EMTs, firefighters, police officers, postal workers, uh, and city and county employees are all ways to qualify as a community hero. Isn't that cool? All right, a third way to qualify. Remember, you only need one. If you're a first-time home buyer, you're already qualified. If you're a nurse, already qualified. If you work in city council, you're already qualified. Okay, so let's look at another one. Military or military volunteers. In other words, if you're active duty military, you're a reserve, you're a veteran, or you're a borrower who volunteers for nonprofits. Any of those ways are ways to qualify. Now, I'm going to learn a little bit more details tomorrow about how much nonprofit work you have to do to qualify. But if that is your criteria, set up a meeting with me. Let's talk. I'll figure out if you're qualified based on your nonprofit service. The fourth way to qualify is just to be buying a property in an underserved area. If you're moving into an area that, according to consumerfinance.gov, rural or underserved area tools, pops up, you're buying in that area, bam, you're qualified. Here's a fifth way to qualify. Remember, now you can already qualify if you're a first time home buyer, you're a community hero, or you're a military volunteer or a military or volunteer. And fourth, if you're in that undeserved area. But fifth is just be in an household income of under 140 percent of the area's median income. So if you're in that, if your income is not too high, bam, you qualify. There's 5 ways to qualify for this down payment assistance. And here are some other qualifiers. You need to be approved eligible in the that's the desktop underwriting system from Fannie Mae. You need to have a 620 credit score or better, and your debt to income needs to fall below 50%. 49.999, it'll work. We just got to keep that DTI down. So stay in touch, reach out to me, talktojosh.net, or call me anytime, J 828-238-2682, or email me at jmcdowell at nexamortgage.com. Or here's an easier one, Josh Live at talktojosh.net. Look forward to talking to you. Reach out anytime.